And we are live,
I
my
see
brother.
it live.
Welcome.
Welcome yourself, Ad.
Man, happy to be here.
Good.
Still trying to just figure all this out. I'm not sure if the notifications went out. I sent it out 2 days ago, but it is what it is. So
I think I got notified, but I can't remember.
well, great. Gravy. No worries.
Is anyone in here? Anyone here yet?
Nope, not that I can see yet, but that's okay. We can just have a little chat amongst ourselves, and that's just fine. But anyway,
Yeah.
So yeah, dude, good thing we wore the same attire today. I'm glad that
Got the memo. Got the memo as we always do.
glad that worked out for us.
Wearing the uniform.
That's right. Hang tight just a minute. I'm gonna go over and check something out.
Cool.
Hope this doesn't make it too sluggish. Just head over here and make sure we're all good to go.
Yeah, I just got watched live now. WALTWINS Wednesday. We're going live. I see
Perfect.
that. I got the notification.
Woo woo! It is about time.
Nice.
Yep. Just coming in, double checking, making sure. Also, the first time using StreamYard.
Yep.
Okay, looks like we've got a couple people in, so that is nice. Unless the two people is me and you. And in that case, it's good. Party of two, we're good.
We're quite the crowd.
So for what it's worth, I don't remember getting the notification a couple days. It's popping up all over my computers now. So so that's good. So anyways, we'll give it a couple minutes. We'll go ahead.
All day long today. I was thinking it was tomorrow. That's what this time. It's so funny. Like I'm still going to work. So you'd think that my days would still be normal?
Hold on right there before you say anything else. We got to welcome. There's J.E. Gaming, Thomas Ever After, our fam. Hello.
What up?
Wow. Thank you for being here. Miguel Benitez, Donnie Jaworski, Pam's fam. Wow, guys. So happy to see you. Tic Tac Week. It should have been a whole week.
It should have.
For sure.
That can still be a thing. Right? It can still be a thing.
Right. Wow. Daphne, so good to see you. Pam, man. Donnie Jaworski. I'm loving this, man. I'll be honest. I didn't think anybody would show up. It was like, well, let's just throw this thing on.
It's one of those things. We rolled the dice. Let's give it the old college try. And
right. No kidding.
We realized there might be a time that it's just us having a combo, which we do just every single night. Adam and I chat.
We do. We figured instead of just having our phone conversation, we'll just go ahead and hang out. J.E. Gaming, I recognize that. I think so. Are you one of my students? Because I feel like I remember that. We'll figure that out in just a second.
Okay. All right.
So I know I told Dean's here.
What up, Dean?
Bring on the chicken sandwiches. You know, we should have that's what we should have done. I should have maybe brought the Chick-fil-A. You could have gone and done the Popeyes. We could have done a little comparison, a little head-to-head for Dean. That's what we should have done. That would have been a very appropriate
how about
thing.
The donut chicken sandwich?
The donut. Oh, man. We both could have done that.
Zaxby's is good.
Thanks, Daphne. So glad to see you both live. We're happy to do this. I'll tell you, this has been a long time in coming. And Daphne, you know, I've talked to you about this. It's hard when we're not together. And so just watching a lot of our awesome community, our friends in the Disney community that we watch so much go live, and seeing a lot of them use StreamYard and a few different services. Finally just decided, you know, we can't wait anymore. And right now, as good a time as any, you know, we're doing the social distancing, trying to stay safe. So that's awesome. Oh, I'm glad it was a surprise. I actually set this up 2 days ago. I had it go out and I'm like, okay, we'll see. See, we haven't gone live in over 2 years. Ed from Vibe Project just dropped in. Yes. Hey, Ed, or the whole Vibe clan, thank you so much for jumping in. Man, so happy to see you guys. This is awesome.
Yeah, that's great. So, Adam, if you don't mind, for some reason, I'm not seeing any of the comments. So, I mean, you feel free to, read some of them. There's people asking questions.
Okay, look down at the bottom, and you'll see chat.
Chat, yeah, but I open it, and it says private chat. Oh, live. Oh, hi. but in order for me to read, I have to turn off this FaceTime.
I don't think so. Just try it and see. I don't know. We'll see.
Okay, so I see two chats. So I'm going to... Yeah, just if you could just read them to me, because otherwise I'm going to be doing this the whole time.
Guys, this is a really good time. If you have any dirt you got to say about Brett, go ahead, just let me know. Bring it on. Brett, they're all saying such kind things about you. We got him, guys.
Thank you.
All
so
right.
much.
Looks like so far everybody's kind of saying, "Hey, Waltograms, Walt, how's it going, man?"
Well, that's our half brother.
Right. He's the Walt triplet right there. Waltograms, man. So, and by the way, guys, if I miss anybody, any of our fam in the chat, please let us know. We're still trying to figure this all out. Using StreamYard, the chat looks different. So, anyways,
how do we look? Do we still
just
look
excited. Yeah, I think a little more
side-by-side comparison.
gray. Yes, thank you, Pam's fam. And Brett, they're saying they're all saying they love us the same equally. Fourth period. Okay, I think I know who this is. But I don't want to say the name in case I got it wrong.
Oh, no, you have to say it.
J.E., those are your initials, aren't they? Man, that's exciting. I'm happy to hear. It is. I know who it is. That's so
all right.
excited.
Students are showing up, man. Big ups to your students. Not like, they're doing a whole lot right now every day.
Right. Waltogram, Brett, by the way, said he unexpectedly gained a family, and so he's eagerly awaiting his Christmas gifts. So on the way.
They're in the mail. In the mail. Yep.
In the mail. Well, J.E. Gaming, glad to see you, buddy.
Signed, sealed, delivered.
Sorry, guys.
No, not delivered.
I have to take care of a little bit of personal business. I am a school teacher. J.E., have you finished my assignment for the week? No pressure if you haven't. No pressure. This will count as extra credit for showing up on the stream.
Adam, do that to all your students, man. We can get some watch time.
Oh, man. You see, Brett, I like my job. I like to keep that job. So,
yeah.
It's like everybody's saying, hey, talking in the chat. That's awesome. Again, guys, if I miss something, let me know. Brett and I can read them out. I'll go back up a little bit. Just, man, a lot of people in here. Everybody's saying, hey, we got those first ones we talked about, saying hi back and forth to each other. So glad to see us both live. That's from Thomas Ever After. Thanks, Daff, so much.
Yeah, Daff, we love you.
Donna Jaworski said this is awesome. What a great surprise.
Surprise!
But Brett, the real star of the show, just to let you know, as soon as Dean dropped in, boom, it's all Dreamer's Empire, Dean, which of course, because Dean's amazing. We all love Dean. That's awesome. And then Pam's fam said, think this is awesome. Loving your vlogs. Pam, thank you so much. Right now, that actually means a whole lot to us.
Yes.
With all that's been going on, I'll talk about this in just a minute, but we're seeing some dives right now, and it's kind of and not in a good way, not like Brett, who's your Guy Fieri and his diners, drives, and dives,
or dodgeball, where you got the 5 Ds.
Right. So let me scroll down a little bit. I think we're kind of caught up. We got Viapre Project in there. How is the quarantining going? Well, here's what's funny. We can talk about that real quick. Brett, why don't you talk all about your wild and crazy quarantining that's been going on?
There isn't any. I work at a radio station. I'm the morning show host of a top 40 show here in Gainesville, Florida. And I am the program director and chief operator. Now, chief operator sounds cool. I'm just the guy that checks the transmitter readings and makes sure the lights are on. So that's that part, but program director. And so I am the essential person at the radio station. So we're keeping everyone at home, making sure that they're safe. Fortunately, with technology, I have the personalities doing their shows from home. It's really cool. They're either, they're tracking or able to do it in real time. So I love technology, the magic of radio, but I basically go in every morning, tackle the morning show, give any updates that we get coming in. Yes, even though we are top 40, we still inform our listeners. We have a huge, great listenership here in Gainesville. So, and we try to keep it as lighthearted and positive as possible, but deliver the news and the short, just the updates that we're getting and asked to pass along. And that's it. So I'm not working. I was about to say I'm not working full days today. I actually worked a lot longer than normal. But that was just also taking this time, being the only one at the radio station to kind of fix things and tackle things that I'm able to take care of while no one else is there. So I'm kind of self-quarantining at the radio station too. I have my car here and the radio station. Right. And Brett, this just in. Speaking of, you got Josh Fortston in here. Just said, love Kiss 105.3 in the morning. Hey, guys. That's what I'm talking about, boy. Brett's talking about he is essential. Not only is he essential, but he's kind of he's known up there. He's the morning radio show host.
So he gets a lot of love up there in Gainesville, but he is single-handedly kind of holding down that fort right now. I mean, he's got a great support. I can't say he's single-handedly. There's a lot of support there.
Exactly. A lot of phone calls, a lot of texting.
Yeah, he's starting to appreciate everybody else's job a whole lot there.
I've done bookkeeping. Today I did some serious engineering where I was stripping wires and plugging them into the board, getting phone systems working. Fortunately, I had a brilliant engineer on FaceTime with me. I said, I'm going to just do what you tell me to.
Yeah.
And
it worked out.
It worked. It worked. It was great. I'm so proud. It's one of those, I'm so proud of myself, even though I was just the doer.
Awesome.
He was the brains of the operation.
Right. So, and Ed at Vibrey Project, or Vibrey Project says Brett is essential. Yes, in fact, without Brett, there'd be no WALTWINS.
This is true. Or Adam for that.
Right. Well, I could still manage. No, I'm just kidding. So JE Gaming
probably could.
Javier, yes, buddy. I miss class. I miss seeing you guys. I have my Big Blue Button meeting. You can come and see every morning, buddy. If you want to come and say, hey, I'd love to see you in the mornings. I'm there every day, still trying to run my class. Yeah, so that's Brett's side of things. Incredibly important. I'm a teacher. I teach middle school. I love my school, and I miss my students like crazy. This week has been both challenging, but also a lot of fun and rewarding. I get up and almost with an adrenaline, really looking for ways to still engage my students. I get on a live session. It's kind of like StreamYard, except not StreamYard. It's another program the district uses that I'm able to video conference with them. Most of them just chat in kind of like exactly like this. So they get to see my big, beautiful face. And I just tell them, come and say, hey, if you miss me. And I've had some that just come in and just hang out the whole time in my quote unquote office hours just to kind of hang out. And I love it. So I told them about the live stream tonight just because I'm like, hey, if you want to come hang out, I'd love to have you there. So I'll shout them out if they get in. But anyways, and Dreamers Empire real quick. Oh, let me back up just a little bit. I'll get to Dean's comment in just a second. So let me scroll. It's not letting me scroll up in the chat here real quick. There we go. Okay. Pam's fam says, I can see him being a radio host. Wish we would hear him up in Michigan.
You know, can.
That's what? What? I was just going to say, but Brett, go ahead and say real quick.
All right. Now, the app for if you have an iOS, it's down. If you have Android, you can just look up KISS 105.3. And if it'll pop up with like an alligator. We are home of the Florida Gators, and so therefore we have a mascot that is a gator. That's the one you want to click on. Otherwise, you can simply go to kiss1053.com and click the listen live. So I'm on 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. Monday through Friday Eastern Standard Time, and we do goofy stuff from stupid news to things kind of like lifestyle, almost like life coaching type stuff, and then anything in between. And we just have a lot of fun. A lot of times we even will go on and read people's Facebook statuses. We've actually been quite entertaining lately. So again, kiss1053.com. You can just on any, you just right there. Right. That seems to be a lot easier these days than even using the app, because the app can crash or something like that.
True. So Josh Fortson Real says, don't miss stupid news. It always makes him laugh and say, don't. It is true.
How about this, Josh? Cuff, stuff. Am I right?
Yeah. I'm saying, yep, like, yeah. But also, and I have to share this, Dreamers Empire did say, I had the luckiest experience spotting Adam at the Orlando airport. Man, you got to tell me. I remember that. Dean, I need to tell you. And I told Brett about it immediately. I was headed to, I don't even remember what time that was where I was headed.
Chicago.
Oh, it was for work. It was for work. I was headed to Chicago the summer before. God, it's been a while. But of all things, just happened to be in the airport hanging out. I had just gotten to my where I was going to take off, waiting for my plane, and then there's Dean of Dreamers Empire. And I got to tell you,
Dean, Adam fangirled. I just want you to know, Adam fangirled.
I was just going to say that. You stole my thunder. I was just going to say that. I did. I was actually so excited.
It's way better with me as the hype guy to get the point across how fangirly you were.
Yeah, and what Dean is saying is he actually had gone down the wrong concourse, which is how he came across me. Is that right? Yep. Is that right, Dean? And it was one of those phenomenal. I was so excited, so happy. I still have that picture, so that's awesome.
And real quick, Adam, I don't know how a text came through because I am on Do Not Disturb, but Willa Stoplis, our niece, is watching with our sister Angie.
Yay!
Spaghetti arms, what
nice.
up?
Sweet.
Welcome.
Sweet.
Right.
Welcome. So happy to see you guys. Thank you. Pam's fam just said my daughter's principal just called me, aka my sister, and told me my daughter has 2 more classes to finish within the week, and then she can graduate on time. Congratulations. That is phenomenal. And this whole thing for seniors, I can't imagine what this year is like. Other than I can only think about how resilient this group is going to be.
Oh boy.
These students having gone through that. And I try to teach my child, I have 4 kids, and even my 6-year-old, they try to, Jen and I talk, my wife, and we always just talk about how impactful this is going to be, something in their life that, this is going to transform and shape who they are. So it's definitely something we're doing.
Kind of like on a lighter note of that, like the older people always say back in my day, this group of seniors right now are literally going to be the ones that like, back in my day, we didn't have prom. We didn't graduate from high school. I mean, seriously, think about it. You know what I mean?
Right. And of course, Brett, Ed just brought up, remember when we met Joey Fatone? Oh, what a night.
Do we want to bring this up? Okay. Do you want to tell it or do you want me to tell it?
Yeah, and we just told it fairly recently. I'll tell it real quick. Dreamers Empire says, that was the most amazing night for you guys. I remember watching that with Ben and Julia and you guys. That was magical, right? Honest Hotel Reviews. Man, that day. In fact, if you watch our any of our vlogs, our intro now, I made that. It's just a short intro when you hear somebody say, "Oh my gosh, there they are. There's the WALTWINS. There's one of them, and that's the other one."
I'm the other one.
That is Ben. We love Ben and Julia, and that was we miss them and we love them, and so grateful to have met them. And that was from that night, and that was while we sat down to dinner. And so I took that clip and they made for their video, and that's now our intro. So, but man,
and thanks to Ben. This big group of vloggers who what we do is nothing but carry cameras around. Yeah. And not one of us had the mind frame to be like, maybe we should film. Ben did for a sec. Adam, go ahead.
I am almost embarrassed to admit this because I had the tripod. I had my camera down by my side. Literally thought for a minute, I wonder if it'd be okay if we asked for a picture. And I chickened out. Ed, who had the guts to look over as we're laughing down the stairs, Joey Fatone! He talked to Joey Fatone as though they were old high school buddies and they were just catching up. That was the best part. That was
and
the claw.
The claw, Ben of the claw.
Ben holding up that claw because he had his GoPro.
It was his little round camera. And also, I want to let anyone know that Joey Fatone was awesome. He talked to us for about 3 to 5 minutes. Super happy. He was just opening Fat Ones, the food truck, right there in a little central location in Orlando. And so that's why he was there. And he could have just walked by and said, "Hey guys, I am busy, whatever." It was late at night on a Saturday night. And he stopped to talk to us, and he would have definitely taken a picture with us.
Absolutely. We got a few more people coming in. Dreamwood Jewelry. Thank you guys. And Brett, do you have your
No, I don't. It's in a bag. So I just moved to this place. And so it's in a bag. I know the bag. I just have to locate the bag. So once I have, and there's one thing I definitely wanted tonight, especially for this moment, because they deserve a huge shout, Adam.
Okay, I'm going to grab it in just a bit. I can go grab mine. It's just around the corner. But howdy, Dreamwood Jewelry. Thank you so much for coming in. By the way, the most amazing wood rings and just jewelry in general. Our ring was incredible. Chad, guys.
It is a Superman tungsten steel ring. If you ever see our videos that we've got, it looks like a black ring. What it is tungsten steel. If you look really close, sometimes when we're doing close-ups, you'll see the silver or it's the S on the ring. It's absolutely the most amazing thing. And we do have a video. I was about to say I have to pop the link, but we're live, so you can't do that. But
not live.
So maybe after I can. Videos. Sorry, not sorry.
But a couple more quick shout outs. Snow Aletma says it's Mr. Waltwin. There's one of my students, and Arjohn's officially Brett, our brother. Arjohn's is in the Heezy.
Love some Arjohn's, bro. Welcome to it, man. Hopefully you're doing okay. Yeah, I believe that Arjohn's is he has to keep working, right, John? Arjohn's.
Oh, and Brett, I missed it before while you're doing that too.
Essential. That's what I was looking for.
Daphne was saying that Bob is also essential and that he has to keep working as well. So I feel it, but he has to work around quite a few people. So it makes her nervous. Stay safe. And that's the thing for reals. So, all right. Well, I kind of feel like I have to go get the ring. Hold on. I gotta get
all
the
right.
ring.
Okay. So
you're gonna hold the fort down? Brett, can you do this?
Well, I could hold the fort down. I could hold the fort down, but I can't go to the comments without leaving as well.
I literally, Brett, 5 seconds. Can you give me 5? Do me a countdown. Let's see if we can make it.
We're gonna count. Okay, everybody. 5, 4, 3, 2, and he's a liar. I knew it my whole life. I didn't want to tell you. I thought you'd see it for yourself. 12, 13, 14. I talk nothing but good things about you, Adam. No, I did say you
realize I get to go back and watch this, right?
That's why I confessed.
Maybe this will be the first live that ever goes live and then gets edited and then put back up. I do the editing.
Yeah, Adam does the editing. By the way, Adam, big ups on this. Yeah, okay, get closer, back up. It's a little blurry. It's pretty good. It's shining your screen on it. Still blurry.
You're blurry.
I was just say, dude, we're wasting time. I think we get the gist.
People watching the playback are like, 20 minutes. They're still trying to show this. What is going on?
Oh yeah, look at that.
That thing shines, shimmers and shines. You know what I'm used to? I'm used to the G7X that does the autofocus. So I want to, do that.
I know. I did that to a video. I tried to send you.
You can't see in there, but it does say it's tungsten. This thing is beautiful. I wear it every single day. I love this video. So awesome. Thank you. Yes, Arjon's is Mr. Essential.
That's right. He is
going
Mr.
back
Essential.
up real quick, see if there's anything else that I missed. So hopefully I can fix your tears there, Dreamwood Jewelry. Chad, Dreamwood Jewelry, you're back on Etsy. What's the best way to check out your stuff? I love all the stuff. I will just go on and check. I know you guys are also on Instagram. If you want to drop your information in the chat, I would love that. So then I can see it shout out. So I'd love that. Yeah. So good. Pam's fam. I'm glad you can see the S. That's good. So I appreciate that. So like we said, we're so grateful for you guys watching all of our videos. I'm kind of a YouTube nerd in that I will study the analytics. I go in the background. I use TubeBuddy, all these different things for YouTube to really try to grow our channel. And I mean, I've fixed my thumbnails, done a whole bunch of things. And Amber Morris dropped in. Amber Morris, how are you doing?
Hi, Amber.
My hubby needs a new ring. Yes. Okay. There you go.
Dreamers Empire.
Yeah. Yes. Okay.
Dreamwood Rings. Thanks.
Dreamwood Rings for that. Thank you. And then Amber, thanks. Good call. I bet he would love one. And then Vibree Project says, make sure to smash that like button. Yes. We'd love it if you hit that like button.
Choke slam it.
We really appreciate it. We don't have Road Trip Dave to drop the elbow, choke slam that thing.
He's so good at that.
Dude, listen, he's got a new trailer too. You got to go check out his new trailer. The way he talks so smooth, I'm like, man, that guy, he could read the back of the shampoo bottle, and I'd be like, buddy, nailed it. That's just awesome.
Wow.
All right, Hulk smashed it. Thank you, Pam's fam. Really appreciate it.
Hulk smash.
So it's good. I felt like I was starting a story and then I got sidetracked. That never happens to me. That's so weird. It never happens.
I never do that. Not once.
Right. I wish I had the little audio, the Hulk smash, and every time, smash the button. Hulk smash.
We need one of those sound banks. And then I've got to get on something like this, like that.
Right.
There's John Cena.
Copyright WWE. No, just kidding. I like I said, I was about to say something else, lost my train of thought. So clearly it was not that important. But this is where I was going with the analytics.
That's where you start.
I watched it.
Analytics, Adam. I reminded you.
Thanks, Brett. Thank you. But I watched them like crazy, and things were going up and up. We were doing everything. We published 3 times a week. I mess with the times a little bit just to see what the best published times are. And then as soon as news broke of everything that's going on right now, it literally overnight, you can just see this big arrow down in the analytics. It's like a graph, and you're just like, okay. We really can't complain because it's just a YouTube channel. We've got friends and even family members who own businesses and run businesses, and they're seeing the same thing with their businesses. So, for at the very least, I'm just grateful this is a livelihood, something we love to do. But those of you that still watch what we're putting out, we so much appreciate it. Just seems like whatever YouTube was pushing just came to a complete standstill. So we really appreciate the views. It's something we're still going to do and push forward because we love it. But it does also kind of make us rethink some of the things that we want to do.
Yes. Yeah. Go ahead, Adam.
No, you go ahead. You say it.
No, you say it. I don't even know what I was supposed to say.
Same time. No, just with what we want to do with the channel. We've talked about. Just what we've talked about.
Three, eat cabbage.
Eat cabbage?
That's the first thing that came to my head.
Of all the things that I would have come up with, not in a million would I have come up with
I don't
cabbage.
eat cabbage.
All right. Well, maybe you need to start. Who knows? But anyways, so one of the things we've thought about doing is, especially since we're quarantined at home, trying to stay tight. Several years ago, both of us really, really got into cooking and enjoying cooking. And while we don't want to become a cooking channel, we've really thought there are some amazing.
No,
okay.
I kind of pushed for it.
Yes. No, but I was
Adam
going to say. Right. But I was going to say, we've talked about maybe finding some of the great recipes either on YouTube or some of the more famous ones, and then making those items and then reviewing them. And you're right. Pam's fam just said, it's because everyone is going live. I also don't have time to watch the videos. And it is true. In fact,
yes.
We thank you. Thomas Ever After, by the way, loves it. And Dreamer's Empire says an eating channel. Yes. Well, we want to create the things and then we want to eat the things. That's the take.
That is the take. So we've kind of had the thing of recipes because Adam and I just kind of went from, messing around the grill, cooking the basics, the chicken, the steaks. But and this is kind of pretty popular in our family all across the board is we all really like to cook and like finding new recipes, creating our own recipes, which I've my pork butt that I just created one night out of nowhere, and it's absolute Adam. It's best mouth water.
Aptly named Brett's butt now. By
yes,
the way. Everybody wants Brett's butt, and just
to Adam's kids, Uncle Brett's butt. Maybe not. So anyway, but let's rethink that. But also, I was thinking we have a lot of the wonderful foods that we've reviewed and tried. Right. If we did like a Pinterest recipe of
those chicken sandwiches.
Oh yeah,
those chicken sandwiches.
I can make amazing Chick-fil-A chicken nugs. I've done it. I've made them, and everyone that's tried them is like, dude, it tastes like Chick-fil-A.
Brett, maybe what I need to do, since we're far away, you need to give me the recipe, you need to make it, and I need to make it, and we'll do a video about it.
Because your kids will be the best. They will be the best test market samplers for that. And I promise you, they're going to love it.
Yes, Donna Jaworski says recreating. Brett, a few chats have come in. Let me go back.
Okay, yeah, I'm sorry.
A lot of love about it. Let's see. Dean Dreamer's Empire says an eating channel. Thomas Ever After loves the idea. Thank you for that. Josh Fortson says that would be awesome. Vibrant Project, awesome cooking channel. Donna Jaworski, I saw the cooking would be so much fun. I'd love to see that. And then Ed from Vibrant Project says, who cooks better?
Me. Actually, I don't know. Because
it depends. I cook almost nightly now. I love to cook, and it's become something that I do regularly. But I will say, without sounding wrong, Brett's butt really is delish. It is so good. It's really hard. It's really hard to compare.
Well,
go ahead.
I think the thing about the pork butt is something that here's what happened. I was tasked to make one of the turkeys for a Thanksgiving dinner about 3 years ago. Right. And after that, my oven would only cook on broil. Top heat. Well, I went to the grocery store and they had pork at like this ridiculously cheap price. And I was like, oh man, look at this pork butt. It looks great. It had a nice big thick thing of fat on it. I'm like, I'll take it home. And I remember one time throughout my years of cooking, someone would make something that was absolutely delicious. I'm like, where'd you get this recipe? He just said, you know what? I just looked in the spice cabinets in the fridge, and everything that I liked that I thought would taste good with this, I put on it. Right. So I did that to this pork butt. Now, pork, normally you have to cook at a very low temperature, but I was high temperature with the broil. I made it high temp. It took about 2 hours. I just flipped it every 30 minutes and I want to make it, and I want you to make it along with me if this is something we're going to do.
Sure.
And you nail it, bro. You nail it. It's
Word.
absolutely
Good.
just, my mouth is watering just thinking
Awesome.
about
Awesome.
it right now.
Jada Marcus, my nephew there, said it would be great. And yeah, they loved it, tasting those things. That'd be awesome. And then Josh Fortson actually says, I've actually tried Brett's cooking. Angie brought some to work, and it was... He didn't do this, but I'm adding that because I'm
now,
pretty sure
Josh,
that's what he's doing.
Have you won on my show? If you answer, let me know if you've won on my show, because I think I know who Josh is.
Okay. And while we're waiting for that, Lucas McKillen said the cooking channel would be cool. And credit, Lucas is the reason that we did Fish Sandwich Week. He said, hey, Dairy Queen's got a really good fish sandwich. And while we didn't make it to Dairy Queen, we didn't have one in the area exactly where we were filming that day. But I said, Brett, you know what? There's some good ones out there. And you know what? It's a good idea. And so we went with it. So good on you, man. We love that. And then Vibrant Project says chopped WALTWINS. Donna Jaworski, Chop channel would be fun. You could have us viewers vote on the ingredients you use.
And so for that week, it'd be the secret ingredient that they like emailed to Ed or something. And then we're surprised to see this week it's tartar sauce.
Right.
I don't know.
And Snow Lutma says, I was the person with the pink hat and ferrets. Yes, as a former student. So good to see you. Well, thanks for coming in.
Yeah, thank you so much.
We really appreciate that, man. For me, I love like my local people that I know when they drop in. It just means a lot. Especially YouTubers, it's really funny. You grow this amazing community of people who are like-minded, regardless of the content, how different it is. But it's harder to get a lot of local support, but a lot of them out here today. So we really, really, really appreciate it.
Yes, thank you so much.
Jaden Marcus says twin cook-off. I like that idea. Okay. And let me see if I missed anything else. I think that was it. Kind of got us caught. Disney World Freak. Hey guys, welcome. Disney World Freak.
Yeah, the twin cook-off
would
actually be great once this is all over, and then we can get in the same kitchen. We can have like our kids as our sous chefs, and then we just like have them prep the stuff while we're cooking it up side by side.
There we go. It seems like all of a sudden we're going to be like revamping the entire WALTWINS right here.
The Food Network's going to come calling. I'm just kidding.
And a lot of you have been on this journey with us almost since the beginning. And, we've changed from a variety show, which as much as we love doing the challenges, the karaoke, the carpool karaoke and the all the different things we did, it was really hard to find a niche. And we've said this before, we do the food reviews. Honestly, a lot is because they're really easy for me to edit and because we realized how passionate we are about the food, just being able to share that, and it just stems from our childhood. We talk about it a lot in our videos. So, anyways, so we don't mind changing again even more.
Yeah, and here's the thing. First of all, this is in no way an announcement that we're changing the channel. No way whatsoever. But food is one thing that brings everybody together. It's what brings the family together at night. It's what brings couples together the first night they meet and they go on a date. You know what I mean? So it's like that's kind of like the importance. And we've explained this several times on the channel. We grew up in a very large family and not a lot of money. So going out was not something that happened often at all, if at all. And so now that we're of age and kind of, we have our own money, we can eat out a little more. It's kind of fun to Adam and I just hop in the car, find out, something is here. Let's go try it. And even with the grocery grabs that we've done, the fun little things in the grocery store that we could never get growing up,
Right.
It's kind of cool.
So, Brett, I'm going to go back up in the chat a little bit. A lot of people saying, hey, but also Josh did say yes, he won from the show. He used to be her boss.
Yep, I remember.
She left for employment, so you knew where it was going with that.
Yep, I do. Right. Josh, thanks for your support. Thanks for listening, first and foremost. Josh is an awesome listener.
Awesome. Dream with Jewelry does say the videos of our natural banter between the two of us is by far his favorite, and I get that. It's it's just always so fun to be together. I think somebody once said, you know what, you guys could literally sit and record yourselves reading the phone book and it would be entertaining. And the funny thing is, it probably would, just because I don't want to sit there and read a boring phone book. So I'm gonna laugh at Brett and laugh at him. We'll all that. But so let me go back real quick. Did I miss anything else? Love the food reviews. Thank you so much, Disney World Freak. The food review part to me would never go away, even if we do some cooking. I got to review it. That's why I would love to try some of the, the recipes and things. In fact, I will say this: I've already got an idea, and I only got 2 words for you as a hint. Jenny Jones.
Oh yes, yes.
I was
yes.
telling Brett about it.
I've seen
she
it.
Made
I know what you're talking about.
Okay, good. I want to get that. So, let's see. Let me go back real quick. Guys, again, if I miss anything, please just shout me out. Let me know. In the chat, shout me out. You know how it goes. Love the playful banter. Thanks, Josh, so much. And Daphne, yes, I'm with Ed. We do miss you. Thomas Ever After says, oh, I have a great vision for your cooking show. Marco Polo me after your live stream. Done. All of a sudden, we're going to have a whole production company. Man, this is awesome.
I see helicopters. I see a swim team for some reason.
Right. So, it's funny. I was in thinking about this, and we wanted to come live, and we wanted to just be on here with each other, obviously, because, like I said, we do call and talk to each other every single night. In fact, we even FaceTime, but we've been trying to set this up for a long time. In fact, Ed can probably attest. I think a couple weeks ago, I actually reached out to him and said, "Hey, how good is StreamYard?" And so we had been wanting to go live for some time. But with that too, and you're our community, and we love that you guys are here. I have some questions I want to ask Brett, and I want to ask you all too. So for any of these that spark interest to you, feel free to comment. I'd like to see the variety that we have here. So just a couple of things, and they're tied to food. Okay. So Brett,
Adam,
what is your? And by the way, some of these I might have an inkling that I might know, but I genuinely don't know these. So what is your favorite snack food? Brett and the chat, what is your favorite snack food?
Favorite snack food? I'm really glad you asked this question because it completely blindsided me. Actually, I will say this. It does change from time to time. Kind of like we did our Sonic review of the amazing Stacker sandwich that they had. And then we did the Reese's thing. And I said, at Halloween, my favorite candy is Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. It's not my favorite candy year round, though. So right now, my favorite snack, because I made it just the other night, buffalo chicken dip.
Ooh.
Which I got the recipe from you, Adam.
So let's go back to that question. Who cooks better? No, I'm just kidding. But that is, we got
get the recipe from you.
Brett, I think we need to put that buffalo chicken dip recipe because it is very simple.
So
you can
simple.
Make it while you're sitting at
10
home
minutes.
in quarantine. Yep. It is, and it is so good. Good call. So we've got some other ones coming in. So real quick, Thomas Ever After loves ice cream. You know what? Ice cream. Brett's not a big ice cream. Like he doesn't eat a lot of ice cream.
Oh, because my teeth are cold sensitive.
Yes.
Are your teeth not cold sensitive, Adam?
They are a little bit, but not like yours are. Mine
the people that will go to ice cream go, oh man, it's like nails down a chalkboard.
That hurts my feelings. Yes, I can't do that. All right, so Disney World Freak says, is a sandwich a snack? Hey, a snack is whatever you deem a snack. So yes, a sandwich.
A small sandwich, you bet.
Let it be a big sandwich. It's a snack.
Yeah.
Popcorn.
Let's see. A snack includes if it's not a meal. If you're eating a sandwich at 10, it's a snack.
Donna Jaworski says that Ron R. Johns makes some pretty incredible popcorn, apparently. If he's not around, then probably ice cream. Okay, there we go. Let me see. Some talking back and forth. Dreamwood Ring says creamed honey and peanut butter. Ooh. Like on a sandwich even. One of my favorite dip. Okay. Oh, the Jaden Marcus, that buffalo dip, because we made it and he's had that. So one of the favorite dips is good. Viper Project popcorn chips. That's good. Disney World Freak
popcorn chips. Are those like the puff chip things? Popcorn chips? What are popcorn chips?
I was just announcing it. You know as much as I do. Popcorn chips. I don't know. It's like the puff chips.
Oh yeah, like the Cheetos puff corn.
I don't know. Maybe they can respond. Help us out here.
Help us out. Stop this and figure it out before we move on.
All right. So Disney World Freak says if the sandwich counts, then an Italian grinder from Federal Hill in Providence. I will take your word for you. And if we are ever in Providence, we're going to go and review the heck out of that. I promise.
I think we should grow the channel enough where we're WALTWINS eat each state.
Right. Josh says that at this time, Reese's peanut butter eggs. Easter. Okay, so Josh just took this a whole different direction.
Wow.
Because
Wait.
'tis the season for Cadbury eggs. You know what? Comment below, Cadbury eggs, yes or no. That is my all-time favorite Easter
candy. There was a time in my life that was my all-time favorite candy year round. And I would just wait till it come around because nobody says Easter bunny or nobody says Cadbury. What is it? The slogan for
Cadbury?
Nobody says Easter like that. Whatever, I can't remember. Move on. This is embarrassing.
Yeah. Everybody laugh at Brett. This is an embarrassing moment for him.
Let's see a bunch of
the Cadbury caramel eggs. Those are good too. I love Cadbury eggs.
I've not had the caramel ones.
Okay. Jaden Marcus just says just put the sandwich in pieces and call the sandwich bites. Then it's a snack. Oh, if you want to know if the sandwich is a snack. Yes. Okay. Going back up, I did see a couple.
Good job, bud.
Rhode Island has the best food. Donna Jaworski, I bet they have amazing crabs and seafood like you can't believe. Sorry, Donna, for making you hungry. Kind of like a hashtag, sorry, not sorry.
Yeah.
Originally, our intention was actually to say, hey, dine, WALTWINS.
We're going to come
tonight,
eat tonight.
We dine with the WALTWINS, and this is going to be everybody come have their dinner. We're going to have dinner together around the table.
As another thought that Adam and I have talked about, we were thinking about coming live every Wednesday. And it was going to be like We Dine Wednesday or dinner with the WALTWINS and like have what you're having. I was planning on cooking something to have tonight. That went out the window. But what did you have for dinner tonight, by the way, Adam?
We made a pot roast and I made some amazing mashed potatoes. So a slow cooker pot roast is what we had for dinner tonight.
Gosh.
Yeah. So what did you eat, bro?
2 slices of vegetable pizza. I put pepperonis on there.
I think I win tonight.
The pizza was great. It's from a local place right here. Just like I can throw a football there. It's great. And that's another thing with everything going on right now. Dine out or takeout and drive-through is huge. Right. And this is interesting. I talked about this on my show yesterday. There's a research that's been done. I'm sure people are kind of like sketchy as far as like, is it safe to go? What they say is it is because if anything were to get on the food that's being cooked, it'll get cooked out. And then if it's ingested, our stomachs actually will get rid of the virus. It's something that you inhale. So that's as far as I know. So I'm not putting it down as like facts.
Dr. Brett said it. Dr. Brett spoke it here. No.
So anyway, so we're promoting that, especially, working in radio, we have a lot of advertisers that are restaurants and they're kind of hurting. So, we're doing the best to help promote any of that. Anyway, go moving on.
I get it. Yep. Lucas, I'm going back up just a little bit. He did say Quest protein chips or a spoonful of crunchy peanut butter. Crunchy peanut butter, I've got to say, I have not had in years, and it just takes me back to my childhood. I think it's time I have some crunchy peanut butter. We all need a little bit of crunchy peanut butter in our lives.
We do.
Man, gee whiz. Okay, let me come back and see if I missed anything else. Scrolling down as quick as I can. Cadbury eggs. Extra cheddar goldfish are pretty good. Yes, my kids love those. The extra cheddar ones.
I know. I have not had the extra. Do you get cheese fingers from those?
You do. Mm-hmm.
So you save for later.
Yes. So
you get caked on.
Yes.
Then you like just going through every step, interrupting you. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Disney World Freak hot wieners. I can have about 6 at a time. Man, we got a regular Joey Chestnut up in here. Apparently,
yeah,
that's amazing.
Do.
Also, Thomas Ever After likes circus peanuts. I think there are 2 camps. You either love the circus peanuts or you hate the circus peanuts.
They're the same people. That's the same 2 camps of corn nuts or candy corn. Candy corn. Right. Okay.
That's true too.
Now, Daphne. That's interesting. That was our dad's favorite sweet treat. Yeah. Like, get me some circus peanuts. He always wanted the circus peanuts.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. So, yes, real quick. So going back up in the chat just a bit, take a sandwich and put some chips in it. It's pretty good. We used to make Dorito sandwiches. Yep. Wonder Bread, Doritos, Wonder Bread, smash that thing, devour. It was good. A couple of the weird things we ate in our house and our dad taught us. Peanut butter and pickle sandwich. I don't know why it was.
If you haven't tried it, don't knock it till you do, and don't make the mistake and try a sweet pickle.
Right.
I'm not asking for a friend. I've never done it because I know it's got to be a dill pickle. Dill relish will work just as fine. Make sure you put plenty on there. Peanut butter pickle.
Okay. So Ed
Changed my
did.
mind. Just kidding.
So
Ed.
what is? Yeah, real quick. Oh, but going back before that. So Thomas Ever After did say we just had salmon and veggies. Was the salmon yum? I don't eat a lot of salmon, but it seems like anytime I do, it's really good.
It's one of
Candy
those.
corn.
Salmon's one of those things that's kind of hard to mess up.
Right. So no on the circus peanuts for or candy corn for Pam. Brett, you're right so far. So it's a no there. And then Josh, on the other hand, says circus peanuts and candy corn, both yes. And
See?
Thomas Ever After candy corn, yes. I would also say yes. So Mindy loves candy corn.
Yep.
Okay. So real quick, Disney World Freak says, OMG, this is so much fun, but I get up at 3 a.m. for work, so I need to hit the pillow. Good night, guys. Wow, thanks so much. Stay healthy, stay positive. Right back at you. Thanks so much for dropping in. We really, really appreciate it.
And we'll try to be back again next Wednesday. And if by the way, we could adjust the time with everyone here. If you want to come hang with us every week, we're kind of loose here. You know, we're figured with people that we have out on the West Coast and then, you know, out here on the East Coast and from all over the world.
Right. So, yep. Minnie loves candy corn. Lucas, if he couldn't get extra crunchy peanut butter, he'd be dead, man. You know, I hear people, you know, there are people who just live and die by it. They love it. They love it. They love it. I get it. So good to know Thomas Ever After. Yes, the salmon was yum. You eat a lot of salmon. That's good to know. All right. So let's see real quick. So Brett.
Adam. Oh, is this another question?
Another question. Here's another question. Same for everybody else in the chat. And I'm trying to talk to the people, but my chat is over here on the computer, so I'm over here.
It's obvious. Yeah, you're not. I'm sure no one's going, what's up with Adam? He's too good to look over here.
Brett, and maybe you like this too. Ed loves salmon sushi. Vibrary Project salmon sushi.
Brother, brother.
You're speaking Brett's language right now.
Oh,
mine too. I love sushi, but not as much as Brett. Brett is...
I feel like sushi is the one food that I could get into an eating contest and win. Right. Salmon, well, you know what's so funny? I had a roll a while ago, and it had cooked smoked salmon on it, and it tasted, there was something off with it. So I thought I didn't like the salmon on it. I was like, that's so weird. I recently realized salmon and tuna are two of the most magical things that belong in sushi. Raw.
Right. Yeah.
It's absolutely amazing. And so Ed,
good.
Next time we hang, we're sushiing it up, bro.
There you go. So here's my next question.
Okay.
Lucas, candy corn is his favorite candy, by the way. Real quick there.
Nice.
What Brett, by the way, Addie will take that challenge. Brett, she loves sushi.
All right.
My money's on Addie. You tell Addie my money's on Addie.
Well, I tell you what, brother.
Addie, you gotta lay the smack down. I will be her ring manager. I will pump her up. We will do this thing and it's gonna happen. It's gonna be magical.
Adam, we're family, dude.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Disney Nerd Herders. Thank you so much for dropping in. Hey, how you doing? Man, so happy. These so many people that I just really see in chat. So
Jazz apparently wants to join the conversation. Jazz.
Okay.
I yelled, so she's a protector.
Thomas Ever After does say that she will win. So let's go to my question. My very important question.
I believe it.
My very important question. What is your favorite restaurant?
Oh. Now here's the question.
Yes. What was your favorite restaurant?
Napolitanos.
That's what I was
yes.
going to say.
And it's funny because Adam and I have done a couple videos there way back in back in the 20s. No, and it's a local restaurant here. We actually had a really good relationship with the restaurant, and they had closed to for regular dining, and they just became like a venue for like weddings and parties and everything like that. So they're still kind of open. And they just recently went, I think it was recently, unless they've been doing it for a while, I just paid attention. Right. They have my favorite wings ever in the entire world. And so every Tuesday night, I can pick up their wings and bring them home. So last night, for the first time in over a year, I had Napolitano's wings. Adam wanted me to save them for tonight. So
I did. I asked him to save them.
But they would have been shriveled and dried by now.
They were teriyaki wings, and
I got the teriyaki wings, and I dipped them in ranch. Again, another one of those sweet, savory. I knocked it before I tried it, and then I tried it, and I will never knock it. So, and then my daughter Brittany, she got hot and garlic. Absolutely amazing.
Amazing. And I would say, and that was what one thing that's funny. Brett used to tell me that Napolitano's was an Italian restaurant. They have everything. In fact, one of their little sayings they used to say, the best place to go in town for wings is an Italian restaurant. It was Napolitano's. So
absolutely.
Josh says one of my all-time favorites right now, because it's new to me, Miller's Ale House. That is
Josh,
the last
that's crazy good.
Every time I've gone there lately, it has just been phenomenal. First of all, the service has been really, really good, but just the food, I have yet to have something there that I don't like. But for me, I can't necessarily choose a favorite restaurant because I go to different restaurants based off of a very specific item. So I'm sidestepping that question.
Okay, what's your favorite burger joint?
Pardon me, you don't get to ask the questions. This is my question.
No, this is an Adam. Brett Adam.
Zinger Mountain Melt. Oh, I might have to try that next time with their zingers, which are the
they're zinger. Oh my gosh, yes, zingers.
Okay.
Oh man, you get the zinger. Oh yes. Josh.
So,
yes.
What was your question to me? Favorite burger joint? That's tough to say, but I will say, Brett, that still nothing has knocked off that Junior Colombian from the one that we went and ate.
True.
That is Junior Colombian in Orlando. There's several around this area. Is really
if you ever get a chance, from what I understand, Colombians, it's the thing with them. The way they do the burgers, they crunch the chips on top and they put their pink sauce and pineapple sauce. Go ahead.
Gotcha. No, that's good. And then Thomas Ever After. What is the burger place you told us to go? It is Junior Colombian. Yes, Thomas Ever After. That is the one that we're talking about.
Yeah.
We did a food review. It's on our channel. World's best.
I was about to say. Post it.
Yeah. The burger at Ale House. And I will say there was I want to say a prime rib burger. I don't remember the name of the burger at Ale House, that it was like dripping with the cheese sauce. And it was the best restaurant burger I've ever had. That was so good. Next time you're at SeaWorld, Josh, for sure, look up Junior Colombian. It's actually right outside Universal Studios. It's right on Kirkland,
they have a food truck, and then I think one or two locations, but at least the one. You can look it up. We did that.
We have 4 locations down here for now, and they're growing.
Also, just back to Ale House really quick. First of all, amazing chicken parm. Yeah, amazing. And then, Josh, we tried their chicken nachos. Yeah, be funny and order the chicken and nachos like I did once on a date as the appetizer. Adam, this thing will feed 8 people full. Nice. They put a full chicken on it. Go ahead. I mean, move on.
I'm going to ask you a couple more questions. Okay. I was going to ask what you're really good at cooking. Now we already know your butt. You're good at cooking your butt.
Yeah.
Okay, anyways, if you could, let's see. What do you wish you could cook or bake or make, but cannot?
It's a good question.
I know. I came up with it.
There's a few things. There are a few things that I want to do and just absolutely master, like the best mac and cheese. I would love to come up with an amazing homemade macaroni and cheese.
Right.
Also, maybe an Alfredo. Oh, no, I want to master an amazing, from scratch, which I've done a couple times, marinara sauce for a spaghetti and meatballs. I've come pretty close, but I want to have like my own that is just like, I should jar this up. I should can it up and sell it. Right. That's something I would like to do. That's something I'd really like to do.
There you go.
How about
That's
you?
Awesome, man.
How about you?
You know what's so funny? In fact, now this time I actually just got a package of yeast, because something that I've never been able to make that I've always wanted to. Well, bread. I'm gonna make bread, which is
that's another thing. I'd love to perfect bread too.
Pretzels. I want to be able to bake and make pretzels. So that's something that I really want to. So let me go to the chat real quick, Brett. We got some people dropping. Josh loves SeaWorld, going to the theme parks. Josh, you are in excellent company then, because a lot of these vloggers and people in here, these are our Disney peeps. These are our theme park experts.
Yes,
this is
and Josh,
the community that embraced us when we first started doing YouTube.
Yeah. So Josh, any of these people from VIP Project to Thomas Ever After to the Dreamers Empire that was in earlier, these are all channels you want to subscribe to, because they are the experts of these places. If you haven't already, Adam, go ahead.
Absolutely. Real quick, I was just say Josh had a bow out. He's heading out. Have to have it. Thank you guys so much. If you're still here, Josh, thanks so much for dropping in, man. We really, really appreciate it. Going back up real quick, Lucas used to love the Miller House when he lived in the Orlando area. Good. That's awesome.
Lucas, where are you now?
Josh.
I know you've said. I think is he up north?
Lucas, I don't remember where Lucas is. And I think Lucas found us through Number 6 with Cheese, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong on that.
For some reason, Philadelphia is
our favorite food review channel for sure. We love Number 6 with Cheese.
Yeah, Number 6 with Cheese is awesome.
But okay, so while we're looking at that, Brett, I do have one more question. We'll do one more
Okay.
question. We'll do a couple of jokes because it's April Fool's Day.
Okay.
And, you know, it wouldn't be April Fool's Day without a couple of WALTWINS cheesy bad jokes. So I've got some for you. But the last question I've got for you, this is just for you because, well, anybody can answer this. But if you could be any food channel or cooking channel, if you could be on any food channel, Food Network, or cooking channel show, what would you most likely be on? Can I take my guess first? What I think you would want to be on? Carnival Eats?
Yep. Noah Cap is hilarious, and he has the best job. I mean, this is crazy. If you haven't seen Carnival Eats, he's this hilarious dude. I think he was on like CSI. He's a Canadian actor. He's a tall drink of water, skinny dude, and he's hilarious. And his job is literally going to carnivals and fairs and eating their food. And the one food item that I look for every time I go to a fair, and if I want to find this recipe. In fact, this is something I may cook. And it was a funnel cake pizza.
Okay.
Funnel cake pizza. Look it up, Carnival Eats. And that's why Noah Cap took over Guy Fieri's dream job that I wanted.
There you go. So and by the way, I asked Brett that because we daydream all the time. We would love to be the next Guy Fieri's, you know.
Oh boy, yeah, absolutely.
To get to go in the back of kitchens and talk to people about their food and we would love to go around and do that. So, you know, we would love to do a show like that. And that's why some of the whole idea of cooking and trying these recipes, we're like, let's just do it ourselves then, you know. And that's where it came from. But let's get to the most important part of the night because we want to wrap it up here. We didn't want to be too long today, just about an hour.
We figured about an hour. You're right. Wow. Time flies.
Time flies when you're having fun, bro. And it's always fun when I'm hanging with you and all our people.
Ditto. Yep.
All right. So real quick, just a few jokes and then we'll wrap it up. All right. So if you feel free to try to answer in the comments, that's okay too. I've got a couple of real doozies. Now I've got to go back and find them real quick. In fact, today when I was on with my students, I was shooting some of these and some of them, they did not like that at all. So Donna says, this has been so much fun. Thank you. And Thomas Ever After says, yay, joke time. Absolutely. Lucas lives in Arizona now, Scottsdale to be exact. Dude, we love that area.
What a beautiful. I actually played in a baseball tournament. If you don't know this, we're from Utah.
Yeah, so hold on. Let me just say.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Some more information about him. He used to be an executive chef at Disney World at the ESPN Club in Boardwalk Resort. So Brett, how about that dream job for you?
Yeah. How about shoot some recipes we can cook up, buddy?
And Pam looks like you're heading out. Had a great time. Thanks for the stream. You're welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm saying you're welcome. Thank you. This has been awesome. We will start doing this on a regular basis just to come and hang out. But let's get to the jokes. People are excited for the jokes because I tell the best. I built that up so much. I know. All right.
Are you ready? Are you ready? The best jokes ever told by Adam.
That is such a build up to a lot of letdown here. I just feel it coming on.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready?
Okay. And so, Brett, I'll ask you, and I'll give time for people to try to answer as well. But first of all, why was the little strawberry sad? Why was the little strawberry sad?
Why was the little strawberry sad?
You give up?
Yes.
Chat, do you give up? I'm gonna go anyways.
It's probably funnier than the chat.
Everyone's like, never mind, we're out, dude. I thought that was a good joke. We are. I don't even need the punchline. This is horrid.
Why was the little strawberry sad?
Because his mom was in a jam.
That's sad.
Okay. Hey, Dreamwood Jewelry said it right there.
Oh my gosh.
Dreamwood Jewelry, are you looking these up while I'm telling the jokes? No cheating.
Hey, I always promote on my show, utilize your resources, dude.
Okay. Okay, and you might know this one. I love this joke. I think this is really fun. I think this is really funny. Why do chicken coops always have two doors?
Can I answer?
Yes.
You're so disappointed that I know. Otherwise, they'd be chicken sedans.
Zinger. All right, moving on. This one I like. I really like this joke. This is a good one. This is a doozy. What did one hat say to the other hat? What did one hat say to the other hat?
One hat to the other.
Yes. What did he say?
I don't know.
He said, "Hello, son." No. He said,
"Bye, son."
No. He said, "You stay here. I'll go on ahead." All right. These are great. Are you laughing at the joke or just how dumb it is? I'm trying to.
It's more of your pretend hype.
What?
I nailed it. Yeah.
I am. This is awesome. All right. What do you do when somebody claims that an onion is the only food item that can make them cry?
Punch them. Oh, wait. No. Something you have them eat, you punch them? I don't know. Is that the right direction?
It is. You throw a coconut at their face.
Oh, God. That's so
That'll make
violent.
them cry. Right? That is a little violent. All right. And then Lucas says, looking forward to the jokes. Anytime you need a recipe, just let him know. I'd be glad to share. Ooh, I like that.
Lucas, you got a friend in me.
For sure. All right. We'll do a couple more. We're just past the hour. So, I wrote some down. So I shared my jokes with my students. And I did make sure I didn't read the ones that they were just like, literally, I'm not kidding. In the chat, I would share a joke and be like, guys, and they would type, wow. And I knew. Now, I teach middle school.
You knew
grade.
that.
Eighth
That was
grade,
a
so
keeper?
I knew that it was going to be. So those ones I think got a few more laughs. But then they shared some. So I'm gonna.
These are from your students.
These ones are from my
real
students.
quick, did you still have students in here?
No.
Okay,
Jamie edited it out.
Okay, cool. Which one?
So now you can say whatever you want.
Which one's your favorite, Adam? Who's your favorite student?
That's like choosing a favorite child. I'll tell you later. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Off camera. Got it.
Off camera. Okay. Thank you. Donna Jaworski says you guys are hilarious. It's the jokes. The jokes are hilarious.
Hey,
what it is. The jokes
they're writing themselves.
The jokes are writing themselves. So some of these are less about me asking you, but there's a couple of these. So, this is one my student Brian asked me, and he said, I thought this one was pretty good. How do celebrities stay so cool? How do celebrities stay so cool?
How?
You give up?
Yeah.
Because they have so many fans. Oh, man.
What was this?
Brian, those are all the fans.
I
Those are all the fans. Cooling me off because these jokes are on fire. All right. So this is less of a question and answer. This is just kind of a total. I love these because these are like total things that dads would do. Okay. So the server says, "Sorry about your wait." To which the dad replies, "Are you saying I'm fat?"
Oh, hold on, man. You ever laugh so hard you almost pass out? Oh, gosh.
That dude is losing it.
I love the things that dads say.
Yes, the dad
When
said.
I got
another one.
a baby cry, someone's not having a good day.
So I got another one. And actually, I told them this one, and they didn't like this one. I thought it was really funny. Well, they didn't quite get it. But so there's a dad and a daughter are talking, right? And the daughter says, "Oh, gosh, I hate it. You never listen to anything that I say." And the dad replies, "That's a strange way to start a conversation." Because clearly she had been talking to him, Brett. See, this, I had explained it to him. Okay, clearly my students, I should have, this one's getting edited out. Okay, take that one off when I go on live, when I do my improv, that one's coming off the list. All right.
It's good.
Yeah. All right. Jimmy Fallon, not sending this one to you. Okay. Next one. This is another one, a dad thing. So he's Thomas Ever After. I heard that one. Thomas Ever After. Was it funny to you at the time? Because I thought it was when I heard that, I'm like, oh, clever. That's funny. All right. Anyways,
Chaz is trying to get some attention again.
Cheers, Jazz. All right, here we go. Two more jokes, then we'll wrap it up and we'll do our thing.
Cool.
So there's the cashier, and she says, "Would you like the milk in a bag?" To which the dad replies, "Nah, just leave it in the carton."
I knew where you're going with that.
Okay. Well, okay. Hey, Magical News Live just showed up.
Nick, what up, buddy? He comes
Jumbo
to the
Nick.
Jumbo
Nick. Jumbo, man. Good to see you here, man.
You've got a heck of a show to go back and watch all over again.
But you know what? I'm very fortunate. Nick is a lot closer to where I am physically now.
Yes.
In fact, I keep wanting to bump into him down at the theme park. So
yeah, by the way,
I'll be doing a
Vibe
meetup.
Project, Nick, Magical News Live, anybody, we will have a creator get together when this is all over.
Yes.
And if we meet Joey Fatone, everyone better be ready.
Man, we're gonna have 2 cameras each. Everybody, too. Joey Fatone, by the way, fantastically nice guy. All right, last joke of the night. And this one, oh, by the way, those last 2, the ones with the dad and this one, all come from my student Tarek. These were awesome jokes.
Awesome,
so here we go. And I'm saying that because he said they was going to try to catch the live. He didn't get dinner, but I'll make him go back and watch it for extra credit. So I'm just kidding. All right. So this is a question to you, Brett. And this one I had never heard before. Maybe some of my Disney peeps have heard this one. Okay. How did Darth Vader know what Luke got him for Christmas? How did Darth Vader know what Luke got him for Christmas?
Give up.
No, you're just going to get just like that. You're not even trying. I'm just kidding. That's okay.
Yeah.
He felt his presence.
You get it.
That's total slow clap.
That's one of those slow claps that means everyone gathers. It's good.
Proud moment. Anyways, we've got more, but we will save those ones for next
week.
Listen, the jokes are always fun. If you want to, send us your jokes. We'll read your jokes live.
Actually,
and we'll give you credit.
If you could send us your jokes, because our owner.
Mine were fantastic.
I mean, dude, Adam, boy, you should work for Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah, because I wrote those all. I didn't look up those on the internet at all.
That's what I thought.
Right there.
Totally would have thought. I know your creative mind, brother.
All right.
So, has I've read any questions, any comments before?
Real quick, that's what I was just going to say. They're talking about it with when we do a meetup and everything. So let me go back. Yes. Okay. Let me go up. Okay. Nick said, no, these people. Thomas Everett said, but you and I share the same sense of humor. Oh, Daphne and I, sense of humor. We see.
Y'all do.
Totally, man, for reals. Laughs up the wazoo. All right.
And real quick, I do want to say some of probably my top 3 of us having this YouTube channel are the 3 times we met up. The first time Thomas Ever After, Vibe Project, R. Johns was there. There was a huge group. We took pictures at Disney Springs, and just that whole
Resort
night was
TV 1 was there.
Yeah, Resort TV 1 was there. It was absolutely awesome. And then of course the night with the Conkins and Vibe Project, and I mean it was just those nights, man. They're just so much fun because anyone that is a creator here, you know what it's like when you get around other creators. It's just like, wow, this is amazing that we're all in this together on the same mission, going on different paths. So there's no competition whatsoever, Right. So absolutely love those nights.
Awesome. Yep. So next time we do a meetup, and looking back up real quick, Viper Project says we need Daphne this time. Yes, and Daphne says
Hundo Prosciutto.
She was so sad when she felt left out the first time. Yes, and we never leave you out next time. Nick says he's all in for the meetup. Love it, love it, love it. Chris Duke just dropping in.
Chris Duke, what up?
Thank you for the invite.
Chris, you're so awesome.
Chris, good buddy, man. Thanks for dropping in. We're just about wrapping
by the
it up
way,
here,
I was the best man. I was Chris's best man.
Yes.
My boy.
Right. And as far as meetups, man, this is why I love living where I do. in the Orlando area can, there's so many of these creators, which is why I think regardless of when we started our YouTube journey, I met Ed via pre-project. Really, actually, it was during Hurricane Irma. I saw one of his videos, commented, he commented back, and we hit it off real quick. And then eventually we had this amazing Disney community. We loved going to the parks and all that. And so that's kind of how we've grown our community, or been able to be blessed to be part of this amazing community through all that. So any meetups, man, they've got to happen, because I think, especially after all this, it's definitely going to be time to get out and get social again, and just remember there's nothing as important as just being human, and that human contact and being together.
And I did see something today I thought was kind of cool. Like, everyone that is stuck at home, that is missing things that you did, this was kind of interesting. Make a list of everything that you miss, so that when we're able to get back to normal, you have a list of the things that you were like, I forgot that when I was living a normal life, and you'll just appreciate life a whole lot more.
Right. For sure. For sure. All right. Well, everybody, you know what? Thanks so much for jumping in. Like I said, it wasn't our intention to go longer than an hour. It's been an hour and 10 minutes, and time certainly does fly. This has been a blast, and for sure, so much fun that I absolutely would love to do this again. And so we really appreciate it.
Let's set an appointment. Let's do it next Wednesday.
Boom. It's done right now, next Wednesday. But we'll try to send out notifications. And if you can send us a message, let us know whether or not you got the
feel free.
notifications.
Absolutely.
So yeah, and because I was concerned about that. Some people got them, some people didn't. We're trying to hit all the platforms. Ed knows I'm trying to learn Twitter, get involved in that game right now. Instagram is newer to us too, but we're really trying to put some more information out there.
We got to get on TikTok too. I'm just saying.
TikTok, yes, we'll do, because I've got to practice some dances. So getting my dance moves down for TikTok.
Man, I did one. It was great.
Thanks so much. Donna Jaworski says a meetup would be incredible. Absolutely. Vibrant Project Donna says, great night, guys. Thank you so much.
Everyone is invited.
Right. And this night obviously can't happen if we don't have people to come here and hang out with us. Brett and I can do this all night long just together, but it's not nearly as fun without you all. So thank you guys so much for being here and for just being a part of this. But Brett, anything else you want to add?
No.
All right. So aside from just coming and hanging out, sharing this Wednesday night with everybody, our amazing community, telling these jokes and talking about some of our favorite foods, restaurants, things like that, why else did we come out here to do this?
Because all we do is twin, no matter what.
And with that, we bid you adieu.
And don't forget to like and subscribe.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Love you guys.
Thanks for hanging. See you next week.